Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. It should be called Hard Time because the way that Ale has been giving it to Shaka Hislop already in this show just isn't fair for me. Frank Leboeuf and Shaka Hislop are with us as well. Shaka's had a little bit of time out, comes back on, and he just gets absolute abuse from you, Ale.
Look, in this show, and I know Shaka knows this very well. Usually, you or Dan or Seb, when he's a little angry, comes across, asks questions, and we answer the questions, right? Frank answered the question, I answer the question, and Shaka is doing what he does best, which is sitting in some sort of fence and just taking this sort of position and giving nebulous answers that do not actually address what you specifically asked them. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Shaka? Sounds like he's been on your case to me.
He was, Kay, and I'm glad you picked up on that because once again, you see, Ali is in denial, and that's an Ali problem. I was just saying, I'm just trying to make the point that if anybody's going to run Man City down, Arsenal can. I don't think anybody can really put up much of a fist, but unless we say in the Premier League as a farmers' league, I think Arsenal can put up as good a fight as anybody.
So that's where the fight came from. In the show, the fight came, well, not the fight.
No.
The debate. Ali giving Shaka a hard time was because...
My feelings were really hurt.
Brentford's manager said after the game that Arsenal are title contenders, so we asked the guys if they were, but it's perfect.
Okay.
Because our first question is...
No, but one question. Before we go to the first question, when Shaka was talking about me being in denial, are we talking about this subject or life in general? I'm not quite certain.
Ask the question, Kate.
No See? He won't answer. He won't answer a question.
That's another no comment from Shaka. All right, what's more likely, Frank? Arsenal winning the Premier League or Bayern not winning the Bundesliga?
So I have to go for Bayern not winning the Bundesliga because even if I think that Arsenal is doing great and I want to give all the credit that it deserves, I really think Manchester City is above everybody and will stay that way.
Didn't Frank say that they are title contenders, though?
Yes, but again, I can only address one panelist at a time, so I'll leave Frank to you. I've already addressed Shaka. You can take your case to Frank, Kay.
Okay. So are they or aren't they title contenders,
Now,
Frank?
Kay, I said that they're doing great, that they can try to follow Manchester City, but I don't think they can win the title because City is superior.
Okay.
So
they're not title contenders.
Title contenders.
All right, fair enough.
Like nobody else. So far, nobody is, except Manchester City.
Okay, Shaka, next manager to be sacked. Rodgers, Max Allegri, Inzaghi or Nagelsmann?
Rodgers. I'm gonna go for. Ever since Brendan Rodgers was linked with the Manchester United job way back last season, I think Leicester have just gotten progressively worse. And while everybody else, Juventus and most included, can look at really poor results, I think of that, what list was it, 4 or 5? Allegri's second favorite, but goodness, Rodgers, I'm not sure how he gets through the next 3 weeks.
I'm not sure he does. I actually heard him on a podcast speaking after that latest result, and I don't think he thinks he's getting through the next 3 weeks, even though he hopes he is. Ale, with the players Atletico has, why do they play like they're afraid? Today, they play a bit better, but why won't they play an attractive football when they have players who can actually do it?
It feels like this is a question that comes up all the time regarding Atletico Madrid. And the answer goes back to one person, and that is Diego Simeone. Now, I love Diego Simeone, and I think he has done a wonderful job with Atletico Madrid. but he doesn't trust this group of players to be open, to be expansive, to go on the attack, to be enterprising with the way that they play. Because in his heart and in his soul and in his blood, he knows fight and intensity and commitment and defending and energy and all those things that are critical to success. But if you want to take it to a different level entirely, you also are going to have to showcase quality in the attacking half. And today, in the moments in which there was an opportunity to show quality in the attacking half, Real Madrid did that, Atletico Madrid did not. That's the difference between the two clubs.
Okay, so there's your answer. To the panel, which of these superstar youngsters will win the Ballon d'Or first? I'll start with you, Shaka. Mbappe, Haaland, or Vinicius Junior?
Oh. I am going to go Haaland. I just think he is in a team now that will see him break all kinds of goal-scoring records. And I just feel ultimately, and I know Frank is very critical of the Ballon d'Or, it's heavily weighted towards goal scorers. And I think Haaland, as much as he's shown in this City team, I'm not sure how you stop him from rewriting records at an incredible pace.
Frank, a lovely French award like the Ballon d'Or. You can't be critical of that. Who have you got? Mbappe, Haaland, or Vinny Jr.?
I don't give a stuff. I don't care about your crazy Ballon d'Or. I don't want to hear about it. I will never answer to that question. With all due respect for the three players who are absolutely fantastic players, I don't give a stuff about the Ballon d'Or.
All right, who will win the FIFA? Who will win the FIFA the best?
Was a striker.
You say again.
That's France. That's Frank's version of sitting on the
Sorry,
fence.
same beep.
Who wins FIFA the best
I
award
don't want
first?
to answer that. Give me the best 11. Ask me for the best 11, okay?
Oh.
Don't ask me for the top scorer, the best shoes, I don't know, whatever it can be, individual award. I don't care. It doesn't represent my football.
Well, I think
my philosophy of
was
football.
one of the individual awards the best shoes? Is this what Frank just said? Is it, who's got the best shoes?
Who's got the best shoes? Don't ask me about the Ballon d'Or. Ask me who had the best shoes.
They give the golden shoes. They give the gold, what they call the golden boots. The golden boots. Sorry. The golden boots. I translate in my way. Well, you know, we say that in French. It's called the golden shoes.
Who would win the best shoe?
I am proud to accept the prize as the best shoes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh, you're welcome.
Ale,
What?
you're actually crying.
I know. 'Cause I can picture Frank with the shoe in his hand. Look at this shoe. This shoe is fantastic. It's very comfortable. Very comfortable. Yes, yes. Suede. A little suede on the outside. Yes.
No, my tummy's hurting. Mbappe, Haaland, or Vinny?
Who's got the best shoes? I'm gonna say I'm gonna
Breathe,
take
Shaka, breathe.
I'm gonna take Erling Haaland.
Okay.
Yes.
All
He
right.
does have nice shoes.
Yes.
Haaland has nice shoes.
I think he has nice shoes
I'm
as well.
sure he
yes,
has those.
yes.
She's very important. All right. Ale, who is more dangerous from Moreno range, you or Haaland?
Oh man. I want to say Erling Haaland, but this hurts. This
Yeah,
hurts
sure.
because I'm deadly. 3 yards out. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm deadly.
Close second then.
I'll take myself against anybody in the world 3 yards out. Deadly.
In a diving competition, you're going to win that one though, right?
Well, yes. Well, come on now. That's not even a question there. That I win the best shoe in that one too. Yes.
We answer your
Let me tell you
questions.
something, right?
We talk
Okay, here's
football
what to
and
do.
best shoes. Go on, Shaka.
Okay, here's what to do, right? Next time Stevie's on, ask Stevie about Ali diving and just look at his facial expression. Just look at his reaction. It is priceless. It's so good.
Didn't we get a question once where we said, Stevie, if you were defended against Ali, what would you do? And he said he'd come nowhere near you.
But you know, see, I don't know when Stevie left the Revolution. Must have been like around 2012, 2011, I'm gonna guess. So Stevie hasn't coached against me in at least over a decade.
Right.
You bring the conversation up, and it's all the memories come back rushing. The anger comes back out. He starts now. The language gets a little creative, flavorful, and then he goes back to a very, very dark place, which is complaining about me. I say, Stevie, I've been retired for almost a decade, buddy. It's all right. It's okay. We play golf together now, and he can't get over. My diving got to him.
I think it did. I remember that. Shaka, I've seen that face. But you know what? I hope that more questions are put to him about it by you tweeters so that we have
What's Frank doing? What's Frank doing with the mic? What's going on?
Is it the best mic award, Frank?
Is he leaving?
I want to pick up my best shoe. I want to pick up my best shoe to give it to you.
I just thought of a really awful joke. Frank, what's your shoe's name? It's a French flip-flop, right?
It's American. It's Catchers. Come on, it's my best flip-flops ever. Come on.
Okay. No,
Flip-flops. My
please.
flip-flops.
Can you please again give us an encore presentation of that?
Yes. It was a dad joke. What do you call a French flip-flop?
Go ahead.
Philippe Flop.
Goodness me.
No. Philippe Flop. No.
Okay.
That's a pretty bad one. Okay, we can say goodbye to
I think
everybody.
we're going to say goodbye to everyone. I do apologise. It's
the
Sunday night.
build-up for it. Everybody was expecting.
My delivery was awful.
You didn't really commit
And
to
I want to
it.
thank you all, because I know that I score many goals, and I'm very proud of that award. And I think I'm going to sleep with it, Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Philip. Thank you, Philip Flop.
What?
That's it for the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you so much for being with us. I promise no more bad jokes
We can't
tomorrow.
end on that joke, surely.
Well, yes, we can.
End on that joke.
Yes, we can.
Oh,
New low.
We just did.
A new low.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.